Well, we've got an action-packed programme for you this afternoon. We've got sailing from Hailing, we've got sledding from Reading, shooting from Tooting, and karting from... On the football front, we'll be looking at the midfield players, at the defenders, and, of course, at the strikers. In particular, we'll be looking at the defending pair of Burnleys, and then we're going to take a good look at this striking pair of Bristols. Bristol Cities. Bristol City Rovers. We're starting off with cycling, and cycling, it's the Tour de Force, which comes to you today from Barnsley.
It's just as we expected. Eddie Mux, the Cuban-Irish whirlwind, has left the pack and looks like breaking his own world record. Just look at that man go! And here we have the true professional. Cool, calm, confident, completely unruffled. Putting back some of the liquid lost in perspiration and, They'll have to go some to catch Eddie Mux up. Up, Eddie Mux? He really is phenomenally extremely good. There's just no stopping this man.
Mind that down! Well, here are the results of the all-men's inter-services nude leapfrog competition. And they are Army 99, Air Force 96, Navy 2, with leading seaman Ouncetredder being disqualified. Well, now it's time for the Ladies' Bowls tournament, which comes today from Wilchester.
Mrs. Cartwright is way out in front, and the competition is very keen. These ladies are determined that she won't win again this year.
It's time... It's... time now for the athletics from Dimpton, and for the first time, you're going to be seeing mixed track events.
This is Frida Dobbs with the Todbridge Harriers, and round she goes. It's a lovely sight, is that not? And it's a good one, it's a good one. But here comes Hamish Hallmark with the Sterling Academicals, and I think he's going to show them a thing or two today. I'm pretty sure of it, and they seem to enjoy him in the audience there, don't they? Round he goes, and oh, no, they seem to be having a little contretemps with one or two members of the audience there, sitting in the front row, getting a good view. And around he goes. And he lets go, and it's the long jump, and here comes Jerry Lucas, and it's not her best. It's not her best at all, no. But I think that Sid Tidworth here will pick up a point or two. Here he comes now.
Well, that was a pretty good jump, wasn't it? Well, now it's time for fishing, for angling, and for the angling we are going over to Grumble on the Green, where to Grumble on the Green, where Harry Hooker is waiting to tell us all about the fishing. Over to you, happy Harry Hooker.
As you join us, the news is that Colonel Nutter, who won last year's competition, is not having a very good day. Doesn't seem to have any luck at all.
Well, it's over now for to Frampton, and for news of the show jumping, here is Teddy Tripp.
Where I'm hoping to speak to one of Britain's top show jumpers, Mrs. Biscuit. Mrs.
Yes.
I know there are a lot of horse lovers watching today.
I'm sure there are some very horse lovers watching today. They shouldn't talk so much, should they? Don't do... Oh, I'm sorry.
Could you tell us about yourself?
Well, yes, I could. You see, I'm afraid recently I've got into a rather disgusting habit.
What's that?
This one I'm wearing. I just use it for cleaning out the stables, that's all.
And your husband?
He's just gone for a pony and trap. He doesn't ride quite so often now, owing to the boil, you know. Poor thing, yes.
But of course, you love it at any time.
Oh, any time, yes, I love it any time. Yes.
How long has it been?
Well, it's been different lengths at different times, of course. You see. I mean, how long has what been?
Since you started show jumping.
Oh, I started when I was 17. That'd be about 8 years ago. Yes, easy, yes. But of course, I've got a lovely husband and, of course, lovely darling Harold.
There's no jealousy.
Oh, none whatsoever, no, he's sweet. Just so long as he gets his oats regular, that's all he worries about.
I was talking about your husband.
So was I. I'm happy to say.
How many hours a day do you ride?
Well, I should think about 6 hours a day as a rule, yes. They say when I ride, I look like part of the horse. They never say which part, of course.
But really, all those hours each day, bouncing up and down in the saddle, doesn't it give you a headache?
No, quite the reverse. Gives the horse a headache. I know what you were thinking, you naughty television. Don't do that. Oh, I'm sorry.
And it's darling Harold who'll be going with you to the Olympics.
Yes, in Canada. Yes, I'm so glad, yes.
How do you think you'll get on?
Well, I expect my husband will give me a bunker. He frequently does, you know, and aims to get on to the...
in the events?
Yes, well, in any event, I suppose. Yes, in any event, we will put our best hoof forward, eh?
Over the years, you must have won an awful lot of trophies.
Oh, I've won a lot of awful trophies, I have really, yes. I've won 24 medals, 12 statuettes, and a shield inscribed to the fastest mare in Surrey.
Have you ever won a loving cup?
No, I've never been in for that sort of competition. I didn't know they gave cups for it, do they? I'm sure I should win one if I went in for one.
I'm sure our viewers would love to see darling Harold. Do you think perhaps you could coax him
No,
out?
I'm sorry, because at the moment, you see, I'm just about to give him his tranquilizing pill, you see. He hasn't been terribly well just lately, you know.
Will he swallow that?
Oh, he'll swallow anything, yes. No, the thing is, you see, I have to give him this by a very, very devious method, you see. What I do, you see, I get this tube here, you see, I place the pill there, and the other tube, the end of the tube in his mouth, you see, and I blow, you see, that's how he takes the pill. I'll show you, look. I'm afraid darling Harold blew first.
Won't that have an effect on your,
No, it'll have no effect on me whatsoever. No, whatsoever. No, it's happened before. Well, I can't stand here talking. I have to look after the stables, and the work just keeps piling up in there.
In that case, I'll say goodbye.
Yes, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll try and get darling Harold just to say bye-bye for you. Come along, darling Harold. No, leave Enoch alone. Never mind about Margaret. Or Tony. There, yes, I know. Don't do that. There's a good one. Say good night, darling Harold. Come along. Isn't that lovely? Thank you so much.
Well, it's over now for tennis at Wilmington. We hope we don't have any incidents like we did last year. You may remember that the Vicar of St. Arthur's last year sat in the front row with a newly starched collar, cut his head off. We don't get anything like that. So it's we're going to have a look at the competition, which is for the New Frontiers Bra Cup. And in particular, we'll be taking a jolly good look at the women's doubles.
Where the Roberts sisters, Terry and Libby, are taking on the Clunk sisters, Frida and Ada. And with 8 o'clock, about to leap the net to congratulate her opponents, we'll say goodbye.
Well, there I'm afraid we have to say goodbye to you because we won't have time, unfortunately, for the rest of these. I know you enjoyed so much. But do tune in again next week and we'll show you some more Worlds of Sport.